What's up guys, Houndish here, and today XUR'S is back in Destiny 2 for the 11th of September. So we're going to see what he has for us here in the European Dead Zone today, up on his cliff. And of course, if you're curious about that location, you'll find him here in the Winding Clove. Fairly easy to find this week. But if you are curious about the Trials map over this weekend, we'll be jumping into Exodus Blue. So if you do jump in, all the best with the loots, and of course, have fun. But otherwise, we'll see what XUR'S has for us this weekend in the game. Alright, what do we got? Okay, for the featured weapon, we have Prospector this week. The Hunters are getting Ophidius Spathe. And then we've got the Doomfang Pauldron for the Titans, and the Stag for our Warlock friends. Of course, we'll look at the stats and stuff in a moment. But there is the Exotic Engram, as well as the Five of Swords, the OG Nightfall card, and the Invitations of the Nine. And with the Engram, naturally you can get stuff from the World Pool of Exotics, which does have a knockout system, giving you better chances at stuff that you already don't have in the game. So, of course, you can use that to get random rolls as well. But let's take a look at the inventory in a bit more depth. So, with the Prospector, of course, you have Excavation, and you can press to fire grenades, and then release to detonate all live grenades simultaneously, and grenades will stick to surfaces and set targets on fire. And also it has full auto trigger system. Holding down the trigger will fire the weapon at full auto. So pretty fun weapon, man. It's been a really long time since I used the Prospector right here. If it's one that you don't have in the collection, absolutely, I think it's something to add in there. Now, with the Ophidius Spathe for the Hunters, we've got a total stat roll of 61. So, okay, not the absolute best you could get. But of course it comes with Scissor Fingers, which grants 2 knives per charge. So if you enjoy throwing those knives around, it's a pretty fun exotic and you can set up some cool builds with it. But then the Doomfang Pauldron right here for the Titans, also with a stat roll of 61, so not the absolute best or worst right there. That's leaning towards recovery and strength, but it does come with Horns of Doom and Void melee kills, will give super energy. And while Sentinel Shield is active, melee kills will recharge Shield Throw, which extends your super on hits. So for extended supers right there, and of course, quicker super energy via melee hits. It's a pretty fun one right there for Void Titans. But finally, we've got the Stag for the Warlocks with the best stat roll this week, with a total of 64, leaning mainly to mobility and resilience there. But it does have Dearly Departed, and it grants Rift energy when you're critically wounded, and on your death, it creates a healing rift on your corpse. So, once again, a pretty interesting one, potentially some fun uses and builds for it right there. But of course, if you are a newer player, and you want to add any of these things to the collection, absolutely, it's worth playing around with stuff now. And you never know how these exotics will perform with future sandbox updates, and stasis and stuff like that could be potentially interesting with them as well. But there we go, guys. That's everything you need to know about XUR'S in Destiny 2 this week. In D1, though, he does have the ACDO feedback fence, as well as Celestial Nighthawk, the Hawkmoon, which of course is coming back to Destiny 2 in Beyond Light. But then a Gauntlet Engram, as well as the Stag, also in D1. So if you want to collect anything right there, you can go find them. But otherwise, guys, for now, that's everything you need to know about XUR'S this weekend. I hope you found the video useful as always, and if you have, a rating below very much helps us out. Be sure to get subscribed also, if you want to be kept up to date with the world of Destiny 2. But otherwise, I hope you have an awesome weekend.